Let's begin with the truth that nobody tells you when you're grieving. Pain is not weakness. It's not something to fix, erase, or hide. It's a signal, a teacher, a mirror. But in a world that worships comfort and productivity, we're taught to treat pain like a malfunction, something shameful, something inconvenient. So what do? We smile when we're shattered. We say, "I'm fine," when we're not. We isolate, we numb, we keep moving, because stillness hurts. But Stoicism offers a different way. It doesn't ask you to stop feeling. It asks you to stop pretending. Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, saw death and disaster every day. Yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." In grief, we often try to control what's already gone. We fight reality. We long for what used to be. We demand that life return what it took. And in doing so, we suffer twice, first from the loss, then from our resistance to it. But here's what the Stoics understood. Pain doesn't destroy you, denial does. You can grieve deeply and still stand tall. You can miss them and still move forward. You can break open and not break down. Because grief is not a flaw in your character. It is proof that your heart was open, that you were brave enough to love. Stoicism doesn't teach you to be unfeeling. It teaches you to feel consciously, with presence, with clarity, and without being ruled by emotion. So if you're hurting right now, don't hide it. Don't apologize for it. Don't fake strength you don't feel. This isn't about collapsing into sorrow. It's about walking through it with courage and honesty. That is not weakness. That is resilience. That is where we begin. Loss is inevitable. If you live long enough, you will lose someone, something, a future you thought you'd have. But how you respond to loss determines whether it breaks you or builds you. The Stoics didn't pretend loss didn't matter. They just refused to let it control them. Marcus Aurelius, who buried his children, fought wars, and ruled during plague, wrote, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." This wasn't hopelessness. It was presence. To remember that death and loss are always near is not to live in fear, but to live with clarity. You appreciate more when you realize nothing is guaranteed. Epictetus said, "Never say I lost it, say instead, I gave it back." This mindset is the heart of Stoicism. You do not own the people you love. You do not own time. You are entrusted with these things for a while, and then, one day, you give them back. This doesn't mean grief is easy. It just means it's not surprising. The Stoics believed that grief, when faced with courage and awareness, transforms into wisdom. It teaches you what really matters. It reveals what's fragile, what's permanent, and what's worth your energy. Seneca wrote, "No one we love is truly lost as long as we carry their character within us." You honor those you've lost, not by holding on in pain, but by becoming more of the person they helped shape you to be. Stoicism doesn't remove grief. It gives it structure, context, meaning. It doesn't numb the heart. It disciplines the mind. To be a Stoic in grief is not to be emotionless. It is to feel and yet remain unshaken. Not because the loss didn't cut deep, but because you built the strength to stand anyway. And that is the quiet, unshakable power of Stoicism. Letting go. It's one of the most difficult things we're ever asked to do as human beings. To release what we love without forgetting it. To move forward without abandoning our past. To feel pain without being ruled by it. The Stoics knew that loss is inevitable, but they also knew that how we let go, that part is up to us. Letting go like a Stoic doesn't mean numbing out or moving on as if nothing happened. It means stepping into grief fully and learning to carry it with grace. Step 1. Acknowledge what you're still holding. Most of us don't realize how tightly we're still clinging to a memory, to a hope, to a version of reality that no longer exists. Epictetus taught, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. You can't release what you haven't named. So take a moment. Ask yourself, what exactly am I holding on to? Who or what am I unwilling to let go of? Write it down. Speak it out loud. Own it. Step 2. Accept that you never truly owned it. The Stoics constantly reminded themselves that nothing lasts forever. Not people,